Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. It's the first Friday of the year. We should never have another first Friday of the year until next year. I decided to pop on here because I had so much fun in the studio and then I had to go about my day to day. So let me get my chat up so I can see who all is going to be here. Oh, that's not mine. There we go. Been watching The Closer, having fun. Last night all I did was had fun. Had fun. Hit that thumbs up. Got a thumbsy up, see myself. Alright, let's go over here. Where's YouTube? I was looking at Becky and Carrie and Eddie and all their fun stuff. I'm going to have to decide if I'm going to collage. But I think I'll participate. Hi, Zal Storm. Happy New Year, everybody. Hi, Leah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thumbsy upsies. Got thumbs up myself. Go over there. There we go. Get that. Oh, hold on. Let me do the, because if you're here live, you don't have to deal with the ads. So let me cut those off. There we go. Done and save. All right. So I decided to come in. I just really literally just got home and I decided I wasn't going to be live this evening because I'm going out to I told Mr. McCoy we're going to dinner because I got all cute today. Had to do some running around, went and hung out with my hairdresser and all the things because it's a new year, not no new year, new me. It's in being intentional with my heart and my mind and all the things. Oh, that needs to dry. I had to put my stencils in the wash. Well, not in the wash, but they had to dry. But the good thing is for New Year's Eve, if you wasn't here New Year's Eve, you need to go and watch the New Year's Eve. I did a live for New Year's Eve introducing, for one, being a brand new designer in my whole entire life, let's put it that way, but to now be a designer, a guest designer with PM Artist Studio. That was the highlight of my new year coming in, to have my own tangible stamps, like in my hand, my own thingy, like this is mine. Like I use Darcy, I've used Carrie, I've used everybody else's stuff. And now to have my own stuff. Y'all, looky, look at my flowers. And I also finally found the print of where they got created from. So let me pull it back off. I had to put it up so I can see it. There we go. Ugh. Okay, so this is where the vision came. I mean, my flowers, I've always seen my flowers, and people have always, like, I've had one cheerleader that always constantly like, oh my God, I can see your flowers as stamps. And I was just like, okay. But when you don't have a vision, you just don't have a vision. And there's nothing wrong with that. God usually puts people in your way that can help you execute and show you what it is. We all don't know all the things in life, but God, when we get somebody that is willing to be our cheerleader and come alongside of us and just cheer us on, man, let me tell you something. So the actual, I was still trying to figure out why was it 4 on here, but I didn't write anything on the back because it's normally 3. One for my son, my daughter, and my granddaughter. So, oh y'all, hold on. I got so much mess on my desk. Stuff is drying. I was having fun last night. Hey, Mo. Mo come in dropping links. Ha ha. Mo is dropping my link, y'all. That's just so cute. I'm just so happy. I am still tickle pink and honeymoon happy. So much so I'm just still not letting nobody just kind of try to whatever. But you know, nobody can do it. I'm not allowing it. That's what I mean to say. Nobody is trying to do it. It's just that sometimes in my thought processes, it gets a little, gets a little wonky, get a little upset. I had washed my hands, so I had to, yeah, didn't want y'all to think I looked like I had been flouring some chicken, because I have not. But this is where we are. This is where we are. This is where we are. And you can click on that link right there, y'all, and go get you some. And if you never placed the order with PM Artist Studio, you can use Karen Fan 10 and you can save you something. But I'm going to do a little bit, maybe. I got my water just in case you need water. I've also stamped them. So I used ink. I've used ink, but I've been having fun with them. How do I want to say this? With paint on my jelly plate, of course. So that's where the vision came from there. But then this one, I've been just trying to see what color on the gel plate. Gel plate fun. And then I think I stamped this one. Oh, that one didn't get stamped. That one, no. I gotta figure out which one got stamped. We were, then I did this one. Did that one. Let's see. Let's just pull the whole. See what kind of fun I was having? Look at all this. That's that. Nope. 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 I'm trying to see which one I like most with my stamp. Because you know I got Becky and Eddie, but Becky goes with everything. Pop Dots goes with everything. That's just it. There's just all these yummy ones. Look at put flowers on top of video game. I like that one. And this is on tissue paper. So I'm going to probably put this on the cover or something. Don't know. I was just working it out. I was just working in the studio last night, working it out, having fun. Just having fun. That was it. I said in a bit. My bad. I didn't know it was going to go across that. Look at this one. Did I stamp it off back there? No. No, that's not it. Then there was orange and purple. Orange and purple. Then there was, I don't think you can see it in this one. I did it in there. It's in the backdrop, kind of. This is circular stream and hexagon. I don't think you can see it in that one. Oh, look at this one. I love this one. So I pull the plate. So this is one that I'll probably do real quick on, not real quick, but I don't know. Whatever time we have. We have until Mr. McCoy gets home. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Of course, I didn't stamp off in that one, but those colors were, I think those are the ones I did on live and I had to pull. Hadn't pulled them. Circular stream. So hexagon was the base on here, and then I stamped on top of this one. Then there is, I think it was yellow. I pulled with purple, and I realized that it was a, what's that thing? Semi-transparent. So it kind of didn't do what I wanted it to do, but the flowers still popped out. And not that one. And then I did this one. I stamped off the flowers over, God, I can't remember what that one is. Mo will have to help me out what this one is. I don't have my cheat sheet right here. This one. So this one right here was on, I put on the plate first, and then I came back and then stamped off with my flowers. So I like this one with my flowers. So I like my flowers on top or up under this one. That one works out either way. But what I was doing was going and making papers, just making some painting papers or putting some prints down. I think that was it. Yeah, everything else is just, let's see, did I do these? Nope. So I had a lot of papers. I had a whole lot of papers. This is the fun part. So now afterwards, I can go and stamp off on all of these. I can either, this is a good thing about when you have stamps. And you can either stamp on your gel plate, or you can get some ink, which is what I was going to do here. See, I put my flower stamps. So I could, when I got my stamps, I already had it when I did this one. And I was going to go and put yellow. Let's do that. Let's do that. We already got one done because what's already on the plate, I'm going to pull it, but I want y'all to see. It's some fabulousness on the plate. All right, let me not let this get lost again. So let me put it back because I'll take it off my desk and it'll get stuck with the other stuff. And it shouldn't be stuck with the other stuff because it's special. Now, in my mind, I have already been thinking, it's just like, okay, what's next? And then I had to calm myself down and I was just like, nope, let's just enjoy where we are right now. Hi, Diane. Happy New Year. How's everybody New Year going thus far? I know I didn't put up enough, probably, this is just an impromptu live. Because, we got some stuff to show and then some links to like click on. And then you get to go and get these and put them in your studio, in your craft room. I'm also going to be journaling with these, but I have to wait till my journal comes. Not my journal, my planner. Well, it's my creative space. I don't have your traditional journal like everybody else. They have all this stuff to put in their journals and stuff. I don't have that. All right, we got this. And, hey, Allie K. Did I miss you coming in? Who else? Have I missed anybody else? Because I had my head down. I apologize. I do. Let's put that over there. Let's do that right there. And let's see. We're going to hang out for a minute. Mr. McCoy gets off at 4:15, 4:30, something like that. And then he has a drive home. I'm going to have to get rid of this squeaky chair. It's not happy. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it at all. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there we go. These are pretty. And the way I did this was I stamped on the gel plate. So stamped on the gel plate and then put a pull layer over it, hence the pink. So I did the pink ones, the orange ones. That's exactly what I did to all of these. I like this one. Then this was stamping off, of course. This one, I didn't really put anything behind it. I wanted to see the white spots because I'm also going to do this with, what do you call it? With my, on watercolor paper. Like you can stamp off on watercolor paper and then you get to color them because they're my flowers. It's like cool. Did this one with this orange, one of these. I wasn't very happy with it, but then I realized it was semi-transparent. That kind of answered my question why it didn't pop like I wanted it to. I didn't pay attention. I thought that orange was opaque. It's semi-transparent. So that wasn't cool. Oh, I'm spilling coffee, y'all. That's not cool either. So today was a good day. How's everybody day thus far? It's supposed to rain tomorrow, which is why I just want to kind of hang out, go to dinner, having deja vu moments. When I tell y'all I've been having deja vu moments, I've been having deja vu moments, and I'm like, all right, God, I got it. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Like even to right now, I'm having them again. I'm just so grateful. Um, all right, so this right here, this is tissue paper. Not tissue paper. This is my exam paper. Remember my little roll that I got that I cut my exam paper in half or cut this little tip off? So I put some color on it off a gel plate, just kind of slap some paint on it. And then I stamped off with paint. I did square it up under there and then I just stamped off with the paint. So now I can take these strips. Oh, I can use these with collage. So we have the collage that's going on this month over in Makers with Eddie and Darcy. They're doing but no flowers are not included. But hey, I can put this in a frame. We can do it. You could do a lot, or you can take it. I did have where did I do with it? Oh, there we go. Take them and put them on here and just until it rolls all up. This is a toilet paper roll. And just collect them. Or you can make a snippet roll, or you can do whatever you want with it. You can slap it on the wall, whatever you want to do with it. But that's how I'm going to keep up with it for right now, because I'm starting to collect them. Okay. All right, let's get down to some fun. Y'all want to see some fun stuff? We're going to slap some paint on some paper. Just literally slap some paint on some paper. I'm going to pull the gel plate out. Oh, that's the other one. Sorry, that's the other one. They're all over my desk. So that's why as I move stuff, I'm like, wait, there's that one. Oh, there's that one. Oh, there's that one. Let's see, do we got anything down there? Nope. Nope. Those were New Year's Eves. We didn't do anything. Nope. Nope. All right, let's move this paper. And I need a 5x7 plate. There we go. Thank you. But this one I stamped off, so I did two things. I pulled out the gel plate, and this was Grace. I've named my gel plate Grace. The big one is Grace. 12 by 12, her name is Grace. So I pulled out Grace. That's what it is. It was yesterday, the last 2 days. It might change, okay? It just might change. Who knows? But I pulled the plate out. I put some paint down. I was doing some other stuff on another plate, and I flopped off on this one. And then I put my flowers, literally stamped them off on the plate. Hi, Azaya. How are you? I really thought you were coming to my house today. I did. I thought your mama was going to come. Thought y'all was going to come hang out. But it's okay. We'll see each other real soon because we got birthdays coming up. It's going to be our birthday month. Oh, and Becky sent me something. Oh, it's probably the stuff to do my bracelet. She told me don't put some strings or something on there. Okay, so I took the flowers and I put them on the gel plate and I stamped on the gel plate. Then I put another color on there. Then after I pulled it off, I stamped on it again. Right? Good, me too. I thought I was coming over today. You did too? Okay, maybe your mama said something that both of us just heard. It's okay though. It's not like it's been a long, long time since we've seen each other. Has it been 30 days at least? Yeah, it's been 30 days. All right, let's get some paint. So the thing I want here, so when I look at this right here, the thing I tell myself is the flowers that are on here is Christy Hartman's flowers. I think that's who those flowers are. Where's my cheat sheet? I ain't got it. But the flowers that's already on here is, Where's a big sheet so you can kind of see them? Oh, I stamped off on that too. Where are them flowers at? Well, golly gee, I don't have none right here. But more put the thing in. If the flowers that are on here, right there, they are. I want to say Christy Hartman or Miriam. They're Miriams. No, they're Miriams. Yes, Miriams. Miriam sunflowers. Yeah, there it is. See, there you go. Thank you, Mo. So what's on here is I flopped off. I did the shadow technique with Miriam sunflowers, and this was another. This was a pull from a McCoy mashup. That's what this was from McCoy mashup because I see Rhonda over in the corner and some other stuff on it. And then because I pulled the paper up so fast because I didn't want it, I didn't like what I saw, and then I put this purple, which remember I told y'all it ended up being semi-transparent. So we got still got to keep some of that yumminess under there. Then I put some more color, some green, whatever. Then I saved it and I put this sticky note on here because Mariah sent me a message on one of them, not this one, it was another one. So I got like 3 backgrounds. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Mariah. Listen, I said in a minute, I came in here, did that thumbnail and hit the live button. I said, well, I'll go live before instead or after. So here we are. But for my new people that might be here, my normal time coming into this year is going to be Mondays and Wednesdays. I say that with just a smidge of grain of salt because, like today, I am impromptu. But what you do need to do, hit that subscribe button and that all notification. So when I do go live, you'll be notified. You'll get notified that I am. I am. There we go. All right. So up in here, you can see I did the shadow technique over what was already on the plate for the smash up or the mashup. And so now I want to choose a color and I'm going to choose this very, let's see, what are you? That is, I don't want that. Which is another thing you got to pay attention to is how dark it is. Okay, this one is opaque. We don't want to look through it. We just got back from dropping off today's batch of orders at the post office. Oh, I sure hope I made that number. Like, I like, how is it fun in your house right now? Is it chaotic? Because now I saw Carrie's little widgets today. That's what I called them, little widgets. I was just like, oh my God, I need those. I was just like, oh, we'll do it in 2 weeks. All right, we got this. I'm not gonna worry. That's a lot of paint. I kind of, but not so much because then I take it. This is one way. I'm gonna show you 2 ways that I've been doing it. 2 ways. I've been brayering it over here, like so. See how the flower design is still on there. And then I'm just stamping it down, right? Boom. There it is. What did they say? Whoop. There it is. Whoop. There it is. But what I do need is another piece of paper because I want this design not to go for waste. All right, where's, oh, there we go. And I got a nice dark piece of paper. So therefore I'm going to brayer off with intention. And when you brayer off with intention, you got the design again. Oh my goodness. Listen, y'all, I was having fun over here yesterday. I was just me, myself, and I over here in the studio. And you brayer it 2 times and you're going to get it 2 times. So use this paint till I get it. And then we're going to do this one. This one is Joshua. Joshua is the one that has all of the what do you call it? The lines inside of it, detail. So that's Joshua, and that one is TaNika. All right, now I am going to be doing in between because I don't want my paint to dry in them at all. So I'm going to slap them down there so they can get washed off real quick because we did both of them. Chaotic. Josh even came over today to help out and probably back tomorrow. That sounds like fun. Julie Parker. What's up, Julie Parker? I thought about you today. I have a friend that's coming to Australia. I thought about you and Di. I don't know exactly what part she's going to. Let's see, maybe I can read the text. Maybe it'll say she's going to. Oh, that's too much. She's going to getting my no Australia. No, it doesn't say what part. It just says she's going to Australia. She's working on getting her Australian visa. So we got to have something different to travel to Australia. We can't just use our regular passport. I didn't ask no questions. All right. I heard Kerry said on his live for his stamps he has a kitty litter box. I'm assuming it's just a little basin with water. That's all I got. Just a little basin with water. And then dry them off. I'll get a system that works real good so that when I'm doing it, it can kind of boop and boop and boop. You know, normally I just slap them over there in the water and let them dry, or dry them off rather, because I was using them so much yesterday. But they're clean. There we go. All right, so we're gonna go back in because I'm gonna put them all over. So we got that one right there, that one right there, and I have some other stamps, but right now this is gonna be my video, my live talking about my stamps. Right? You can also take it, and I did this. Of course, this is the one I kind of do last because why? Because you get this nice thing over here. Oh, let me move over. You get this nice thing over here, right? I hear the dogs. They probably a little ticked off with me that I chose to come in the studio instead of letting them out, but they'll be all right. They've been in there all day. They like, what the world? Did she not come over here? Do I hear her over there talking? Who's she talking to? Takeout containers work well to have a little water on hand. Yeah, I gotta get something that works like for my little, well, not my little space, but some of that stuff would, it just wouldn't be cute. You know, I got a little bougie in my desk. Julie Parker, you fighting with autocorrect again? I had to think about that for a bit. Glad I got it. Uh-oh, I guess I missed something. I have a vintage quilted bedspread soaking today. It was, how do you spell your name? Are we talking about Mariah? Her and Crystal go back like babies and pacifiers. I can't unhear it. Like it's every time I hear Mariah, I hear Crystal. All right, so this is, see how this is. Now I'm kind of done a little bit, but I like this, right? And you can put something on there, but I'm not worried about it. I want the paint right now. This won't what I want. So I'm gonna braid it out a little bit, not a lot. It's still there. I put that paint on there and kind of come over here, right there. Just gonna stamp it up. Stamp, 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 stamp it up. Flowers on top of flowers. That's why I have to get that, I think it was daisies that Darcy was using. I think that's what she said it was. Because I can see those and just take a whole bunch of them and put them together, and then cut them out and make little cute flower cards, or put them on watercolor paper, and you get to color your own flowers. And here's the other thing. If you're not, let's say you're not, you're just like, I'm not doing all that with no paint. Judy G. Sup, Judy G? It belonged to great Nana McKee. Nice. Over 100 years old. I already know I have several family heirlooms that are like that because my grandma, that's 98, has some things like that. And she 98. Okay, so these two colors, I did some things trying to see because we did this one with circular stream, and then we did squared up, But the purple that was on this one, which was the dioxide, no, it wasn't. It wasn't that purple. It was this purple. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was a blue purple, whatever it was. I didn't like it, right? So because I didn't like it didn't come down. That's what I was doing. This was an intentional thing. I took the gel plate and did it all. And so that was, I knew this color was going to be it. Hey, Eddie. Who else done popped in? Eddie is here. Carla. How you doing, Carla? How's everybody New Year going so far? Hey, Eddie, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to participate in the challenge. It is definitely a challenge for me. Okay, hold on. Gotta stir my coffee. You like stir my coffee? Yeah, it's a mushroom coffee, so we gotta keep it stirred up. Oh, that's good. Okay, excuse me. So now we got this one. Now I'm gonna take it. It done dried up. No problem. We got all the flowers done over here. Stamped them off over here. I can leave the outside right here like that. You can do whatever you want. For me, I plan on taking this, cutting this up. So this is going to get cut. Let's see, it'll probably get cut into threes this way and threes that way. And everybody will get a flower. It's like pop dots. Ooh, I feel like I should put some pop dots across there. Pop dots, like pop, 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 pop. But see, I got some dots under there. I thought you were going to dinner. I'm going to dinner when you get home. That's why I'm doing my live now. So that way when you get home, we can go to dinner. Man, that's what I told the people already. Thank you very much. That one's not it. But so yeah, we got pop dots or circular streams is already on there. So if you really, really look at it, you got to really look at it. And so when how I cut it up, it doesn't even matter. Whoever gets what, it's gonna get some yumminess. It's hot in here. This temperature is that's how people keep getting sick. It's like it's freezing cold one day and then you wake up the next day it's 70 degrees. Whew. Judy G say that would look beautiful in the purple boho journal that I just started. Really? Really now? I got a purple one started too, but I have to finish that Airstream one first. Oh, Lord, it just got a little warm. Let me drink some water. Okay, let's see. What am I going to put on here so we can see it right through there? Oh, I know. Let's do this one. And Darcy will be proud of me. I had my color wheel out last night. And as I had the color wheel out, I was telling myself as I was trying to, hone in on it and do it. And I was like, this is not making me happy. This is constraining me. This is just not fun. And then I made myself, I was like, nope. You're going to do some colors. You're going to do them intentional. You're going to be intentional with some colors so you stop shocking folk all the time. I was having a whole conversation with myself. Just know, okay? Just know this is what I was doing. I was like, it's not about that. But I was also in my mind making sure that I even understood what the heck I was doing on a art base, like down here. Mentally, y'all know me. I'm just trying to get what I get. So, see, it didn't go in right there. I like that, though. You said, well, outside is 73 in my house. Oh, outside it's, 20 out and 70 in, 73. Oh, Lord, allocate, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. It's hot right now, but then I got on long sleeves, but I'm finna pull them up. So, and this paint right here is transparent. So, you want to see through some stuff, you use transparent. And most of the time, that's what I be saying. I don't care whether I see through it or not. I just like whatever goes down. Like this right here, if you go by the rule, not rule, but if you go by the thing, let's call it the thing or whatever. I don't know what to call it. The color wheel, or the colors or whatever. This wouldn't have got. I wouldn't have done this. And I love this. I love how it looks, and like it's so much drama that it represents life. When I put these colors down, they represent life to me. Like there's some leftover tidbits in there, right? Right there, that's green. I remember that was that green, and the green over there. And then because when I put it down and flipped it over, it's just like, I don't like that. And then I pull the paper up real fast and put something else down. So we got two pulls off of this. And I don't know where the other one is. It's probably over there. But you see what I'm saying? So you get to, so if something doesn't turn out the way the color wheel or the colors or the opposite or whatever, how, don't throw it away. Kind of just do something else with it. Change the thought process with it. And how many of us know that's kind of what we have to do in life? We got to pivot a little bit. Yeah. Mhm. So, and I like the way this turned out because I feel like I can go back over this again with maybe some yellow. Not this one though, because we want it. This is transparent, so I want it to be popping. So I would probably get what is this one? Cadmium yellow hue. It's kind of semi. So yeah, let's get some of that. Let's get us another plate. Let's put some yellow on there. Let's do that. Yellow and blue. Yellow and blue. So that ended up being my color yesterday. That blue. This robin's egg end up being my color. All right, so let's put this right here, and we're gonna put some of this. Cause hence the whole thing is slapping paint on paper. That's the thing. Slapping paint on paper is all about creating joy, having fun. It is. It has nothing to do with rules. Absolutely, positively, nothing to do with rules. Nothing for me. So when I talk about it, I'm talking about it from a standpoint of I'm slapping paint on paper for the joy's sake of it, and to make me feel happy and to make me feel joy, to make me not think about maybe some crap that might be going on in life or something like that. And when I come in the studio, if I got to come in here and think about how to do something, then I know I'm not going to get joy, which is why I have to be in the mindset to do journals, right? New Indian yellow. New Indian. Nah, I think we got Indian yellow, but we're going to put this one on here since I got it on there. Pop it down there in the corner. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's go on there and get some more. Turn it around. Put it right. Don't think about it, Karen. Just put it down. Okay. Then we'll get the other one. Oh, let's brayer that off, because remember we get on the brayer when I roll it off like that. We get that too. So we still get some yumminess. All right, she said Indian yellow. I feel like I got some Indian yellow. Yep, there's some Indian yellow. I'll wait another 15 minutes, I think. What you waiting on? I'm gonna pop it on top of here though, Mo. We're gonna mix it up. Yeah, that's a pretty color too. And that one's gonna work out. I'm not gonna look at here. Look at here. See how you brayer just be so disrespectful. There must mean some paint up in there. Try to give it a job to do, but it's gonna get fired. Put it right there. Very much so beautiful. All right, let's put you over there. You don't want to work. We'll use the other brayer. There we go. Kind of put a little bit right there. Right there. Ooh, pretty, pretty. easier for me to turn the paper. And you're layering. So you see how you got the flowers on top? Take a little bit on the edge. Kind of go back around the edge and put it on top. Or you can also, if you feel like you want to be brave, right? Check this out. If you want to be brave, be brave. Let's see which one this is. This one is Joshua. So let's go right into this one. Well, I know we got enough going on over there. Let's go into this one. Line it up. Try to line it up and put it back in there. Put it on top of itself. Hi, Lydia. How are you? Look at that. You just look at that. Look at that. See, we got that blue kind of a halo effect right there. That's a pretty color. Now, the other thing that I'm possibly, I'm not sure. Let's put that brayer down there. It didn't want to work. Maybe it's got some paint stuck in it. I don't know. And the other thing, you do flop offs too, so that you can get the paint. So I want this. I'm going to move that and put that right there. I'm revisiting the piano and learning to read music. Nice. I have to concentrate on that, and it keeps me from thinking about hurtful things. That's a good one. I like that one, Carla. Pansy-ish. The good thing about when I look at these flowers, if y'all one day when I do a theme, I have flowers in my window that are clustered up. Everything is like flowers. I got curtains that has flowers on them. Everything. I like flowers. And then I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put apricot or either buff or something on top of this, or no, maybe turquoise. Maybe because you're gonna have something pretty. That's going to be pretty. So you're going to have that. That's how I made all of the little ones that I showed you earlier. That's how I made these from doing this right here. So I got all of those. And these are going to be cute little sheets that I'm going to put in my journal. Pull the cover, pulled it up. I like purple and the purple and green. That one turned out good. All of them turned out good. It's just some that I fell in love with more than others, like pink and purple. Definitely like the way it is when you lay it down and then you put the pink in it. So I like that. And then I liked it just grunginess. This was actually a stamp. I mean ink. So this was ink. Regular what's that ink called? Versifying Claire. That's what this was on here. So this will go in my journal. All right, I'm gonna let this one dry. We're going to let these dry. These are so pretty. Oh my goodness, that's just so pretty. I mean, they're my flowers, but they are beautiful. I really, 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 PM Artist Studio really, really brought that puppy on home. Which is to say, Mariah brought that puppy on home. Like, when God is in a thing, and he wants a thing to come to, once he said yes, once you say yes, and my mentor always says, agree with God quickly. And once the yes came forward, it was just like, bam, there it is. And then I'm like, oh, don't threaten me with a good time. It's like, oh my goodness. And it all came on December the 17th. Like Mariah had this thing. It was just, it couldn't have been planned any other way. And then when you have someone that has your heart, it really is going to work out good, right? So that's why I say, find your people. Don't settle for people. Find the people that resonate with you, that make your heart happy. Oh, and this is another one of the candies that I'm telling you. Hungry Blackberry. Oh my God. Oh, amazing. I have to put it in there so Mr. McCoy can try it. So he eats half. This is how it's supposed to be. He eats half or eat a little bit and say if he likes it, and I eat a little bit and say if I like it. But then we both get to taste it, because if some of them I don't like, then of course he'll eat it. But the first two he got, I don't know what they taste like. You have to ask him. I can't tell you, because he ate them. And I was just like, he's like, one of them I didn't really care for. I say, oh, I wouldn't know because I ain't getting none. But we still got like a whole bunch of them. I thought these were had some. So I got painty papers. There we go. I thought I had something on. I guess I ripped that, didn't I though? We'll tape it back. No worries. So I was playing with colors, and Darcy's Magnolia Shadow just happened to be the one I was playing with colors. See the yellow and the purple and the yellow and the blue. I just was slapping colors down. Be like, yeah, I don't like that. And then I started, remember I told y'all I was trying to do right. Pull that daggone color chart out and that color wheel. And it was stressing my brain. But let me show you what I did from the color wheel. That was color wheel. Paid attention to what it was saying, like a little bit. Like I flipped it over, not this way. I flipped it over this way. And if y'all don't have your color wheel, you pull one offline. You can pull one offline. But I looked at it this way. Excuse me. And on here, I didn't have my glasses on. I was just like, oh my God, this is just so much work. You got your primary colors, your secondary colors, and then they said this thing called your territory colors or something like that, and all this other stuff. And again, I was just like, oh, this is not fun. But what I started doing was just turning, and then that's what made me flip it over. It's like, well, I got to do the turning. Just flip it over and see what it is. So I did this, and this is what I did. I was just like, okay, we're going to take a color that's over here, a color that's across from it, and a color that's in the middle. And that's how I came up with this. Because some people don't like making mud. They talk about making mud. And remember, I told y'all, I like mud in acrylics. I don't like mud in watercolor. And I probably can make it come back. You know, white can make anything come back. White and a little bit of yellow. Mariah has a color wheel you can print online. Yep, they do have one over at PM Artist Studio. If that's for you, if that's your kind of thing. Not me. Yep, that's what it says on there. I don't want y'all to miss the point now. If y'all want to learn and do all the things, I want you to educate yourself on why not to put this to that and that. Right? That's why I'm telling you this is to go and get your color wheel, print it offline, like they say over at PM Artist Studio. They got one online. I had a color wheel because like I said, watercolor. It was important for me not to make mud with watercolor. And then after I realized, it's just like, oh, I can even bring mud back. So it wasn't a problem anymore. Just like, oh, okay. I'm just not one of them pretty watercolor girls. Now, my flowers end up being beautiful. They do. This one making me work. Sheesh. And this is on watercolor paper. Jesus Christ. But look at that. We got blue. We got green. We have red over here. So it was blue, green. So it was blue. It was green. It was red. And then I pulled with the fluorescent lemon yellow. That's why you got that fluorescent look. And I was like, now that is beautiful. Look how squared up. And then I took my rings. You know, I told y'all I had those rings. I did that. And then I did another one. Where's that other thing? Did that one. And then did some splatter. So this is kind of mixed media-ish, something like that. But I put tape on here. And then I braided out. So I was thinking about taking my flowers, because there were some of my flowers down there, and taking the stamp and stamping over this one inside there. So let's pull them out so we can get them dry. So they come out. You do not want the acrylic paint. Now remember, if you got ink, So if you're a person that you use the ink or whatever, you can, you know, they still have something you can scrub clean. Hi, Yolande. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy New Year's. I like the word. I'm feeling sort of. Oh. All right. So we're going to, let's see, is this dry enough? I think it's dry enough. Let's put some blue, some robin egg. Do we want robin egg? Yes, no, do we? Yeah, let's just do it. Not a whole lot of paint. That was another thing. I was using a whole lot of paint yesterday. But I made it work. Don't worry about it. Waste not, want not. It's just paint. Just slap it down there and roll it out. Do whatever. All right, that's that. Spray her off. So what did everybody get? Did anybody get any craft supplies for Christmas? And have you used them? This is a good example of what we were talking about earlier. So we had this one. Was it that one? No, it was Indian yellow. And Indian yellow was already transparent. And then I went and put the robin egg. It would work better the other way. But it'll look better because this plate is kind of, but it'll look better the other way. So we're going to put this one over here. All my plates were full. Every plate is full. All right, we got this. Now, so these were my samples that I was using, right? So I was like, which one do you like? I like this one, the yellow and the red iron oxide. I love that combination right there. I like that one. loved this one. But this color right here, I don't have any more. I used it all. And again, yes, we're going to do this one. Let's do this one. So let's just slap some paint. We're going to slap some paint across the jelly plate. And I'm going to do permanent green. Ooh, this just spits out. You don't squeeze it. It just spits right on out. I'm surprised that I don't own a color wheel. I used to be really obsessed with colors. Not that I am not now. I have a set of crayons from 8 to 152 crayons. Lord have mercy. Talk about some crayons. That's some color. So put in the chat, who all has, like, you have a specific, you have to follow the color theme, whatever. What do we call it? The color wheel. I mean, that's interesting. Tell me about it. I'm going to not waste my paint over here. And I'm going to stamp off over here on the other side. And I know I just stamped off and I don't like that blue. So here, not going to worry about how we're going to do it. We're just going to do it. Just going to pop both of them down. That way you're getting some difference. And try not to use a lot of paint, because if you use a lot of paint, then it kind of, you got to work at it to really get it. Let's see, which one were you? You were you. No, you wasn't you. Yeah, you was. Okay, right there. So we can get some more out of that. Because you want to pick the paint up out of it. All right, now I'm going to leave that. Not going to worry about it no more. Now I'm going to drop that in the water. Swish it around, get it worked out. It'll work itself out. Okay, Carla says, not me, but it's fun to think about. Is it fun to think about? Last night I was driving myself crazy. Judy G says, no craft supplies for me, but I did get some money from my dad, so that may turn into craft supplies or travel. Yes, I'm with you on that. I think I'm thinking, Judy G said, I'm thinking of going to France this year. Mm, I almost put next year, but it's already next year, right? Mariah says, I think of it more like it is a tool, a bit of knowledge, for example, like understanding how the different types of paints work. Color is just one factor. Devin says, I keep the color wheel in the back of my mind. Zell says, I only like learning the creative rules just so I can break them sometimes. So having a color wheel won't stop me from trying stuff outside the box. France would be, yes, I think France should, you should go. It's January. France should stay on the list. I want to go to Italy and we're going somewhere. I can't remember where. All right, so when I flip this, there's what you got. You got all of that. You can see space. That one right there is just perfect. But it doesn't mean that the rest of them aren't. It just means that some of them are going to show the colors, maybe. Now, right here is another time where you can do some other stuff. Now, watch this right here. Where is my tool? Y'all know we got tools. Where are you? So I got the brush, but I'm not going to use this end of the brush. I'm going to use this end of the brush and just kind of just put some marks there. Just kind of pull it down, which is already giving it, this is going to be the bottom of the gel plate. Going down. You don't dig in it. You just kind of move the paint. And then if you want to do something fancier, you pull your brush around, take the brush, take it off, like so. You do whatever you want, right? So you get to design literally on the plate. Don't worry about it being fancy, because by the time you get through putting that paint in, putting the pool color, it's going to be nice. Have your napkin so you can take the paint. If you want it crystal clear, then clean all the paint out. Right there. Let's make that look like a little bouquet right there. And pull that right there. Boop, boop. Yes. Fun, 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 fun. Oh, and this one kind of make it look like there's leaves going right there. There we go. Mr. McCoy come. My stomach growling, so I'm hungry. I don't know where he taking me to dinner, but I'm cute, y'all. And let's see. Boom. And let's see. Look back. Be like, what else you want? You do what you want. Okay. Let me flip it or look up under it, because you know what you're putting down is what you're going to get. So now this is where some people take their time and do the what's that stuff, that pastel paints? No, thank you. I'll just slap some more paint on top of it. That other pastel, the pastels, it took me forever to get it off my gel plate. Feel like if you do pastels, you need to have a dedicated plate. So I need to have a pastel plate, but there we go. Okay, I like that. So that's just something else that you can also do that I was thinking about last night when I did this one. So even after this one, the color that I chose, of course, it drowned out this part. So I didn't worry about it, but I could go back into this when I put it in my journal. So just imagine this being in my journal. I would look at this and I would journal over this with a Posca pen. So this will be in my journal and I can journal over my flowers, or when I get my planner for the year, I am also going to take like flowers and journal in the petals of the flowers. So there's no right or wrong way. And truthfully, when I did my watercolor flowers, I would journal on my flowers even when I put them in my art journal, right? So let's put this back here and let this dry, because we want it to be dry before I shellac something else on it. Pan pastels, I just use baby oil to wipe it off once I'm done with my ghost prints. Italian for to scratch. What did we say? This is a form of graffitio. Graffitio is an artistic technique. I think I heard somebody say that in something that I was looking at. I think I've heard that term before. And it wasn't with, maybe it was with gel printing. Maybe. Don't know. Don't know. I think it's endless of what you can do with these flowers. Like with the stamps. I think it's endless. And the reason why I say, because of what I've already done with stamps, like with Darcy stamps. Oh, and did I show y'all the ones with that I embossed? We're not pulling out embossing powders, but what did I do with them? I've already put a picture of them up, so that means it's over there somewhere. But baby, let me tell you something. Embossing my flowers, oh, it was so pretty. That's the one I think I did the day I got them. No, that one didn't get it. It's not on my desk. Mainly you hear, okay, you know what, Mariah, that is where it was, because I made a bowl, because I did a pottery class last year. That is exactly where it was. Now that I thought about it, now that I'm looking at the actual bowl, the little pottery thing, and that is exactly what she said. Something like when I was digging in it, because I got little grooves in mine. Now that's something else I like too, is pottery. I love creating with pottery, but we're not going to bring that one. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. We'll keep visiting the pottery when they have classes. I'll go hang out with them. But totally, totally love it. Totally love it. Totally, totally. So this one is Joshua. This one is TaNika. Joshua was all defined and all over the place, and he was the one that always was doing, oh my God. TaNika was a very subtle and quiet child. She wasn't the one to be into all the things, but she was a quiet storm. And it's so befitting that these two stamps came out, that we did them together, because they're my December 17th babies. Look at that. You can even take them and do something like, this is why I want Carrie's new things, the little thingies, because I was like, I can see those going around on the edges, because they're not blocked and squared off right. And then you come in and you kind of put flowers in there. Oh my goodness. So it's on my happy mail list, or my wish. No, it's my wish list, not my happy mail. Gotta put it on my wish list, because I was watching him while I was at the hairdresser. I was at the salon getting all dolled up. Oh, that's not the one I meant to use. I don't really like this one to do it this way. All right, hold on. I gotta shellac some more on top of it, which is what I do. If I don't like it, I just put some more on top of it. Be like, oh, see the difference in it? But we ain't done. Wait a minute. I got another color. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some more purple in it. Just a little bit, because we don't want a whole bunch of paint. What purple is this? Ooh, which one? Okay, the first one I put down was permanent violet. The second one I put down was violet permanent, or permanent violet dark. Oh yeah, the permanent violet. The Lucas Krill is permanent violet. And this one was dioxazine violet purple, the Aura one. So I got my share of purples. And we're going to roll them out and just let them get where they get. And I ain't going to worry about it, because it's going to make a beautiful, beautiful. Put that right there. And stamp that. Let's put you down here, so because we're going to do some Popping you over there. All these painty papers, that's what I did them for. We won't waste it. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. All right, I got another one over here I need to stamp off on. Oh my God, it's hot in here. Makes me want to just take my shirt off and, whew, I have an undershirt on though. It could be wild hot because I got layers on. All right, doing two things. Stamping off over here. So we're going to stamp on here. We're going to put flowers on here and stamp off over here. Purple, purple. Beautiful. Look at the colors. Remember I told y'all I did some colors already to know which way I wanted it. Put you on here. Just go for it. Just go for it. Have fun. Don't think about it. Just stamp. That's what I want you to do. I don't want you to think about it. There's enough going on in life. I mean, it's January, what? The 2nd. Hopefully you don't have a lot going on already. Hopefully. But if you do, when you come hang out over here in the studio, just take a break. Breathe. Relax. Slap some paint on some paper. Just tell yourself for an hour, 2 hours, however long I hang out here, just tell yourself, hey, for this amount of time, I'm going to give myself and I'm going to pause. That's all I want you to do. That's really all I want you to do. Because going into this year, we're going in intentional and we're going in with momentum. Think of a train going down the railroad track, and they are full speed ahead. They got a lot of momentum. I like that. Now this right here, as I'm going and as I'm doing this right here, I'm looking at these flowers and I'm going to go back in maybe with a Posca pen because I got some Posca pens and I can go back in with some Posca pens and add some detail into it. I can go back in and color it because this is watercolor paper, or I probably get some gouache and put on top of and just really go in if I want my flowers colored. But I chose the color of paper. I mean the paper, hold on, let me say this. I chose the brayer off color, the cover, whatever this layer is. Because this is a lot going on here. This was the basis of it. And then I put some tape on there so I could, do that. And then I pulled the tape off and this color was what was left. So I did that intentional so that my flowers would be this color, right? So if I didn't want it to be this color, then let's just say I want it to be, I don't know, pink. Or if I want it to be purple, like you can still go in and do whatever you want to do. It's your, look, once you get the stamps in hand, you can do whatever you want to do, just long as it's decent and in order. That's all I'm saying. Respect. Respect the what do you want to call it? The process. And I mean, if you do something that's not decent and in order, just don't show me. And then that would be my perspective as to, oh my God, that was not decent and in order. Like, remember, perspective. Me and Mr. McCoy had a perspective conversation yesterday. Was it yesterday? Just like, oh, I drank my coffee on that. It's probably why I'm hot. I'm quite sure it's why I'm hot. All right, so now this one, you can see straight through it. So that means I got all of the paint that came up. So now, remember I said I like pink, but we're not going to go with pink. We're going to do another color. Y'all pick what color that you want to see for when I pull this, what color you want to see. So it's purple. It's just pretty much, let's say it's purple. It's purple. So it's purple. What color do you want to go on top? What color do you want the pull color to be? Like I like this one because up under here it was very grungy. This one was Pop Dots, what is that? It started with an E. That's in there. And you can't see really any of the others. Do you want this one with gold? Okay, gold. Ooh, I ain't had no gold in a minute on the desk. That was one of my colors. I was telling myself gold and Titan buff I could not use until I used all these colors. And I've used every color, all the new paints I've used, and I love all of them. But these purples, this one, and these two, this one, this one, and this green right here, those are the favorite ones. And then I had these, but I haven't used them. These are fluid, so I hadn't used this. But all right, let's put this in. I'll pull out gold. I'll pull out Nick Pro Gold. Let's go, because I haven't pulled out Nick Pro this year. And y'all know I told Mr. McCoy I wasn't. I told him the other day. I said I'm not buying any more art supplies this year. I thought that was a good joke. Somebody put it in Makers, and I was just like, what? And then I was like, oh, wow, yeah, we only got a couple more hours, and it'll be another year. And so this year, I'm going to buy all the things. Oh, wait, we can put... I got this one. I'm going to stamp off on this one. I'm going to stamp off on... These are tissues. So I'm going to stamp off on those so I can collage on them, and then put them in my art book. All right, what color are we going to put on this? This is that green. This is Permanent Green Light. Do, 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 do. Take that word beautiful out of that sentence. Take that word beautiful out of that sentence. What sentence? Oh, I wanted to say gold beautiful, didn't. Oh. Oh, goodness. Julie Parker, you and your autocorrect, y'all are in a relationship that is so interesting. Yellow with yellow? See, yellow. Teal. Either one of those, really? Now, see, I personally wouldn't have did teal or yellow because I wouldn't want it to, maybe, and this is one of them things where I pulled out the daggum, that color thing. And I was just like, so are we pulling a color light blue? I could see light blue. Amy K, yep, we're dropping green. We dropping green. I didn't text her and let her know I was going live either. I just kind of let people organically flow in, especially since it wasn't a Monday or a Wednesday. Hot pink would definitely be, yes. Hot pink would be fire. Mo, can we do hot pink? Like, I know hot pink would be, oh my goodness. Or blue. I would like blue. I think blue would be good. Actually, I think we'll do blue. I think we'll do blue. I think we'll do blue. Hi, Pinka. Orange will be good. But me and the oranges are not having a good relationship right now. I think I'm going to do blue. Okay, we got hot pink. We got copper. We got blue. So we can do both. We can, especially it's a big old plate. And we got orange. All right, let's see this. Let's see. All right, let's do all the colors. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. She said, dot the hot pink in the areas where the flowers are. Now, see, Mariah, you finna give me too much work now. Don't give me too much. Don't give me too much. And we just gonna shellac it on. We're just gonna slap it on. April, hello. And for those that don't know, that's Mama Juju. Ugh. I really think, wait, which one is this one? This is cadmium orange. Where's that other orange I got? I like this orange better. Let's put you right there. Let's put you right there. And what was the other color we said? Blue. I'm going to use Prussian blue. That's enough. And then we'll probably pull with the pink because let's go. You up here in this corner, this chair is getting on my nerves, my ever-loving nerves. Hate the noise. Bring the noise. Which lets you know every time I move. So you know what that means. I'm getting up. Because it's getting on my nerves. And then let's just go on down there since orange is right there. Come out a little bit. Come on out. This is another way to test your colors and find out if you like the colors or not. Alright. That's a pretty piece of paper. I like all of them, but I like that one better. Like all of them, but that one better. Now, it doesn't matter what I pull with and all this, it's already dry. It's pretty much dry because I didn't put a whole lot of paint on there. So, I'm going to let it dry so I can go on and shellac some more paint. Or I'm not. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's go back over it with, doesn't matter at this point. Doesn't matter. That paint went over there. Doesn't matter. We just need something. Oh, I don't like that paint. That pink. Mo probably say that's what you get for using pink. That's a little sticky stank paint too. Alright. Let me find a piece of paper. There we go. Because we're not putting no tissue paper down there. Or I could put some tissue paper down there and pull it right up. But we're not. We got some cut paper. I got some cut paper. Ugh. It's a little short. No worries. Hey, Judah. I feel like somebody else came in too. Jacques came in too. That old stinky stank paint. It did. It's almost gone. I like that. See, that kind of rolled over that again. But I like that. So this is another thing I did like last night when I was doing all the things with the different colors and the pinks. This is exactly what I was doing. I need to find that other piece of paper. What did I do with it? It was oh wait, here, there might be. Oh, there's that one. There y'all go. I was wondering where y'all went. Because I was going to flop off on y'all. And the other piece of paper for New Year's Eve, I didn't worry about it. That one's the very first live. Was New Year's Eve, going into New Year, midnight. This is the very first time I stamped it off. Now these two colors I love together. Love these two together. And I signed it and put my name because this one's going to go in a frame. So that one's very, very, very special. And then we did, remember I told you I put that on the paper, stamped off on that. This one I did with silver. Then stamped off on tissue paper. This was with ink. That Versaclear ink. That's what that was. Karen, I got my Nick Pro paint order in. Oh, nice. I told hubby it was your fault. Hey, I am happy that I inspired you. April, listen, I can't wait to see what you do with it. There is nothing better than being inspired to have joy. I'm here for it and I receive it all. Then I stamped off over here with the ink, the clarified, is it Claire? VersaFine Claire. That's what it is on top of Miriam's flowers. And then this is the one that when I got the stamp in the mail, when I got it, I pulled it out. Mariah had already been threatening over there on her channel with the embossing on Monday. So I pulled it out and we embossed on here. And this one I pulled with gold, had some gold under there, just made a nice background, and then stamped the flowers off with the ink, and then used the, yeah, so it turned out really, really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. So all these were already over there to go into my journal, because these were the first that I stamped off of with paint and with ink. So these will go into the art journal. Make sure that they don't go anywhere, don't leave the house. And then the first live pull was the one that I just showed you. So if you didn't check out that live, get you some tissue and go over there and watch New Year's Eve live. It was fun. And this one, I don't remember what color. Oh, yes, I do. I do know what color it is. I love this color, but I don't like this combination. This was that mauve. No, mulberry. Mulberry. And then I pulled with yellow. Thought it was gonna be popping, but it didn't do so well. So I wasn't very happy with it. Wasn't very happy with it. But will we use it? Will do. So I can put it into my journal, and again, get the Posca pens and write and journal on it. So there is no waste. All right, we're gonna put this over here. I like the orange. I like the blue. I like all of them. And when you look at your art, so for me, if I was trying to create joy, and I was like, say I came in the studio and I'm just like not in a good headspace or whatever, or if I was feeling sad or whatever, I'm just like, oh, we're getting ready to slap some paint on some paper. Let's just, create. This is kind of what I would do. And then I would come and look at it and just be like, yeah, okay, no. And then I would pull the paper off and keep going until I hit that, oh, that's fun. Oh, that's it. That's how I did with this one. With this purple, before we put the flowers on here today. Before we put the flowers on here. That's what I did with this one. That's why the grunginess that's in it, it's okay for me. Because if it was one of those days where you're just trying to work out your frustrations and you're doing it in your art, for me, that's how slapping paint on paper literally got started. That is it. I'll be like, I'm not feeling it, don't wanna have time. And if people's like, oh, that's gonna turn into mud, be like, okay, fine. My life is feeling like mud right now. My brain is mush. So what better color to represent my brain, right? Um, Yolanda says, I would stamp more of, okay, more of flowers in that pink and yellow one, but in black. The pink and yellow one. Yeah, on this, oh, you mean on this one? I mean, both of these could be so much, like you can I mean, there's no end to it. There is no end to what you could do. Or the other thing I was going to do was slap a stencil on it. All right, we're coming back with this one. We're not dry. We're not dry enough that I want to brayer out on it. But y'all know me, and nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time. Who got time? Let me find me a piece of paper to shellac cross here. And that's what I'm going to do. I got to find a piece of paper first. Let's put some flowers on this one. Check that out. Check that out. It's right in the middle, so we don't want all of it off. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not enough. Just enough to take the wetness off, so when I brayer over it, it won't go crazy. All right. Look at that yumminess right there. That's a nice piece of paper right there. Okie dokie. We said gold, so we're going to use iridescent gold. The bright pink one. This one. That one actually had different layers. Actually, there was another layer up under there. I can see it because I know what I did. I use condensed paint acrylic for my gel plate. What's that? That's a new one for me. Do we call it a different name? That's enough. All right, this is 9 by 12. Hold on, let me get my paper ready because y'all know you got to slap that paper down there. I don't want Mariah yelling at me. I put that paper down. Get that paper down. Ooh, look at that. We already know we like the pink and the gold. Oh, that's not enough. There we go. Roll over with your friends. Ooh, this paint stink. Juju, don't smell it. Don't put it close to your nose now. Don't sniff it up. It's a beautiful paint, but it's not smell so good. It ain't funky stink, but it just has a little smell. That's all. That's all. Katie Kidman 007. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year. Welcome to the studio where we're just slapping paint on paper, healing one brush stroke at a time. No, Yolanda says, no, I love the bright pink one exactly as it is. Okay, she loved the bright pink one, so we would only change the yellow one. I think that could be like, that would be, it'd be fun to play with it. Oh, see, we pulled some stuff out of there. Because when I pulled it off, and then I didn't get that. Oh, hush, Siri. I'm not talking to you. You're supposed to be on Do Not Disturb anyway. But this one, kind of like this. But that gold is very much so beautiful. Love it. Love it. And this one's like, when I did this one, that pink one popped out. But that's that pink that I don't like. And it's almost gone. And I will not be getting any more of it. That's that fluorescent, that magenta fluorescent. Yeah, I pulled it up and did. Because I was thinking about it. Y'all know me. I'll pull it up and slap another layer on it. Be like, don't threaten me with a good time. Boaz is outside my window, outside my studio. I don't know why he wanted to go outside. He was going to hang around. He was looking like, why can't I go in the studio? It's like I got too much stuff on the floor. All right. This is Liquid Layers. So me and Liquid Layers had fun because I put liquid layers, put flowers in liquid layers. Oh, let's use black. Let's go with black. Let's go with black. Got Mars Black. All right, just open up. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Oh, I didn't take y'all out the bath. My bad. My bad. I had so much paint on my desk yesterday. When I came down here just now, I just kind of slid it all to the side. Whoa, is that not beautiful? OMG. That is Perte. Oh, love it. This is why I wasn't live yesterday, because it's so calming. And yesterday I was still weepy. Yesterday I still was a bucket of tears. Every time I pull these stamps out and put them in my hand, it's just like, oh my goodness. And then it would just make me sad because to know, for in my mind, it's just like, oh, in the name of them, I was just like, oh, can't believe I have stamps that are in memory of my children. Then I get sad again. But today I've been doing pretty good. I just said that and didn't start crying. Don't y'all cry either. Oh, so over there on PM Artist Studio, if y'all haven't been over there to check it out, the question mark is no longer there. It's like it's his eye that we will be hanging out. And Becky got February, and I was just like, oh, Becky got February. It's my birthday month. It's our birthday month. I feel like, okay, we can do January. It's cool. I don't have anybody. Well, I guess we do. I do have one person birthday in January. I feel like, do I have somebody else? But we do, and it's almost at her birthday. But it's so good. You putting that does that mean you want red to be the color for here? Barbara Thomas been in the balcony, just gonna listen. But look at this. Let's put this over here so this can dry. Look how it just popped that on top of liquid layers. I can't find the one that I did. I did one yesterday, and I was more intentional with it. Like it was, I say it was more intentional. It probably was just my thought process. Probably just yesterday was just me again working out the emotions of it all, because to have this done now, like it's been an emotional journey, but not a sad journey. So every tear that I've cried from the time I got the mail out of the mailbox, well, even let's go back when Mariah and I talked about it, from then it's been fun tears, it's been joy tears. It's the joy that I talk about, like in real color, like live. Like when I pick those stamps up, it's like, this is real, you know. So you've prayed and you asked God to give you your joy back. There, here it is. It's right here in your hand. And so then I was just like, oh my goodness, but, and then it's like, no, you got to be intentional where we're going. We've cried. We're going to cry some more, but the tears are intentional now. And the momentum that those tears have given me in the past and going forward, where I see it now, I'm just okay with it. It's like they're not sad tears. And I know that my children will be very, very, very happy. Very happy. For one, that I'm not sitting here crying and just about to lose my ever loving mind and getting, you know. So the other thing with this right here, now these, God, I don't know what I did with the other piece of paper. I know it's somewhere drying. I know it is. But I kind of can show you. That's kind of, this is one of them. But I put on the plate, because remember, what you put on the plate is what you're going to get, right? So I flopped off on this. That's what I did. So on the plate, I put my flowers on first. So actually, right now, the way the flowers are right now, when they dry, then I put a flop off. No. Yes, yes, yes. I flopped off because of the way you see the liquid layers on this one, and which it put the flowers inside. And I was just like, oh, I like that. But I love this coloring right here. See? Oh, yeah. So this was this was this for that. So these two kind of went together, those prints. And so today, to use the black, I like that. I really do like the way that Mars Black showed up. Now, you can pull your Posca pens out or whatever else and do whatever you want. But this page right here, it is telling me it is done, 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 done. And I like the way, like on the edge. And when I put it in my journal, because these are going to be made into an art journal. Like I'm going to, not an art, yeah, my art journal, but with, I'm going to do Coptic stitching. So it'll be a whole book of just my flowers. I'm do one, just all the ones I've done. And we're going to go January, February, March. And all of these are going to be in one book. So at the end of March, it'll just be the book of whatever I've included with these flowers, if that makes sense. So that means I'm like right here where it's white right there. I'm not going to worry about it because I can journal on it. I mean, so it's just what you can do is endless, first of all. That's all I'm saying. So when I do get my journal, not my journal, but my planner, the pages are going to be planned over my flowers. I'm going to pull out I got Versaclair in all these nice colors. Let's move this over here because it's drying up. We want it to dry up. Eddie put a red heart in there. I think we can pull that with red. What y'all think? So I got all these colors. Colors. And Eddie and Mariah, I want y'all to know I was booming out that song y'all sent me today in the car. Yeah, and then when I got round, like I cut it down when I got round people, I was like, boy, this here is just like when you listen to the words, because that's what I was doing, was listening to the words. It's like, oh, yum, fudgy. All right, let's pull these out. What time is it? Mr. McCoy, let me know. Are you on? Well, you should be on your way home. You said you got up. This one, I like this one. I pulled out Darcy in the negative. Wait. Yes. No lines. No. Lines. I like lines. This is no lines. Then you get what you get. So I used that one. So it was squared up. Squared up. Yeah, it was squared up, liquid layers, and magnolia shadows that I was having fun with yesterday. And I also had that one. I don't know the name of it. And then I did that one, but I didn't put my flowers on it. We were playing with colors. Y'all remember that one? Doo, doo, doo. Like those two colors together, which is flowers. Miriam's flowers is up under there, and red iron oxide. And I had fun. So I'm gonna take this one. Which one? This one. Either one. Put you over here, and let's pull you out. Oh, I'm gonna need to get a. I ordered me some everyday cloths because these paper towels they all right, but y'all know once they get wet, they wet. I do like the Vivas, they're good, but going in and out of the water like I've been doing, but I'm resolving that problem. Just got back in the truck, stopped for coffee. But you stop for coffee every day. I don't know how I feel about that. And yes, I said that out loud. All right, so that means, let me get to moving because that means he is mostly. Oh, he still got to let the dogs out anyway. What time is it? Oh yeah, we'll have plenty of time. We're going up the road for dinner because I don't feel like driving, and I know he gonna eat and don't want to drive. All right, so let's go in with this one. This would be a good time to when I pull these out. Normally I pull out the embossing, but I'm trying to restrain myself. I'm just gonna stamp off on it. We're just gonna stamp off. Eddie, why you laughing? Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see where this is so I concentrate on what I'm doing. Is it right side up? Oh, I flopped off, so it looks like it's yeah. I did both sides, so it doesn't matter. There we go. And I think I gotta get some more ink. I think we're out. Gotta get some rain inker. There's another reason why. Eddie said, "You know why." Oh Lord, have mercy, Eddie. I ain't worried. That I ain't. But I think we're gonna need to go to the store together one day about that. What you think? What you think? I think we need to go to the store, get some coffee together. He probably saying, I cannot believe you. He's like, yeah, can't believe you. you gotta joke about things. And I'm sorry, I did say I was gonna be intentional in 2026. Y'all think I was off the chain in 2025. Whew, the dream that the Lord showed me in 2026, I was just like, "Ooh, you finna blow their mind, not mine." T. Eddie said, "I think we need to go have coffee together. Pick up some coffee together." Listen, this is one thing I try to. We gotta laugh. You gotta have fun. If you don't, then good gracious alive, life is just not gonna be fun. 2026 gonna be all stuck up the mud. You're gonna be stuck in the mud. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so this one's working. Once you get one that don't need to be inked up, because I've used them all up with Darcy's that whimsical thing. Ooh, wait a minute, where they at? I might need to pop them in there. I don't think they in here. Okay, we got that one up there, that one. Just two, don't matter. Mr. McCoy, no, I ain't worried about him. He know. He know. My motto has always been this: I am not into keeping a man that does not want to be kept. Mr. McCoy said he want to be kept, so he ain't worried about it. Look, 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 look. Oh, she said, "Do you need me to drive to go get coffee?" All right, my people coming out. There we go. They coming out. Coming out. Coming out. Julie Parker, did you not hear me say I need some re-inkers? I said that. I do. But let me tell you something, Julie Parker. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got too much paint. I got too much paint. These daggum things, they don't stay inked up enough for me. I like them nice and juicy. I don't be wanting to. I ain't got time to be re-inking no things. That's why I stopped using them other ones. And I'm gonna get rid of. You better drive. I know your app thing just gave you a ding because you're trying to comment. You're trying to be in the chat. Oh God. Oh, sorry. Jill say sorry. No, I was reading something. All right. Now this is why I don't worry about rushing to get them all, but I still put them in the water so they can. But I want this one. This one we need some of that red. Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Do y'all store your ink pads? How you store your ink pads? Cause I got so many ink pads down here. I got a lot of ink pads. Because remember, if you know my Gina K story, you know. I got all the things. Wait a minute. Oh, see, I mixed up colors. Oh, well. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit of that. I just want some of that color right there. But look how that is. That is so cute. That one isn't gonna work out because of the. I don't think. Let's see. Well, let me not mix that color up. Stamp it off. Stamp it off. Stamp it off. Stamp it off. There you go. Mo put in a link that says clean care use of foam stamp. Oh, the foam stamps. Yes. Oh, we might be all right. It might be all right, but I don't think it's gonna show up on here. But what we can do is stamp off on top of one of these. Let's do that one. I like the way you can just put them in the ridges. That makes it so easy. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's very much so beautiful. But look at my stamp pad. Yeah, who cares? No worries. Nobody got time for that. Darcy! Hello, Darcy. Darcy comes right along as I was stamping over her. So we stamped off on there, put them in the water so we can keep them clean. And they need to stay clean because they're my first. We need them to stay clean. My archival ones in a drawer, small distress ones in the tins, stamping up on the desk in two piles. Julie Parker, how many stamps you got? Like, do y'all re-ink these? Like, I feel like I bought this thing empty. Like, didn't have nothing in it. Like, I feel like it just didn't do its thing. So, um, that's one of the things that's going to leave my studio this year. They're not even open. I don't even remember where they came from. Craft Smart? Sounds like Joann's, maybe? I don't know. But again, Gina K had me thinking I had needed all the things. And then I got a Catherine Pooler. Now this here puppy right here. Now this one. Oh, let's put this one. I know it's juicy. I had this one for about 3-4 years. Oh, it's been longer than that. I had this one when I was in Colorado. And I bet you it's still juicy. Let's clean that off. Let's see. Look it. It might. Oh no, there she's showing up. Look at her. Ooh. I won this one, and I was just like, oh, that Gina K got me right here with all the things. Oh, let's stamp off over here so we can see it. Not so much. Oh, it's there though. Let's see. Yep, see? Look at that. Juicy. I got this one. I know. I don't know what we were doing. Doing something. Probably following behind Barb. I'm quite sure. Because all them daggum distress inks and distress oxides I got over there decorating my studio. But Catherine Pooler, this is the only one I have. I had the green one, but the thing broke and it dried out. But look at this. This one is. I've been here on the ranch for. We moved in 21. I know I got this in, I don't know, 2021. And here we are. And this thing is still going strong. I love their inks, but I don't need all the ink like that no more. Because they said these are good. But these right here, they are good. Don't get me wrong. I think I just need to re-ink them, and because I did use them for Christmas, not Christmas, for some cards, some things. So they did get used. But Catherine Pooler, that girl, I don't know what she using. Okay, we was not supposed to go down the ink rabbit hole. But I do have some things because Eddie been kind of threatening me with, and then I saw somebody, I cannot remember. Let's see, what is this? This is something I found. I haven't even opened it. There's that. Then Eddie was talking about, what did he do? These puppies right here, this mica powder. Haven't even opened it. So I was thinking about using it with my flowers on my jelly plate. Don't know. Don't know. I only have re-inkers for most frequently used ink pads. Ah, so you don't have ink pads like black. You probably have re-inkers in black. Like black is the one I use for my stamp. But I don't have a re-inker at all. I just usually will go buy another one. So Eddie, this is why I say I need to use it, because I got these mica powders. And this one right here is so pretty. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the new year brings. And this, I can't remember what this is. That's a shame. It's just got art supplies on there. I think it's to make paint. I don't know. Watercolor. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. But how many of y'all got stuff in your studio and it still got, like, you haven't opened it? We're going to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of it. So that means all these other ink pads that I got in here, look here, ain't never been open. Never been open. I'm quite sure they were on sale. That's why they're here. right? So, or yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it. That's my little rant for stamps. Let's put you down there, get you all gussied up and ready for the next time, cause you are done. This is my favorite. This one. Where's the one I just did? Oh my lord, what did I do with it? Oh, that one. I like that. So keep in mind, I'm going to cut these and I'm going to, so we got Darcy's Magnolia Shadows, and I took the stencil off the plate and popped it right there, and then turned the gel plate around and popped it right there. So that's why it looked like it looked, but that looks good. Then we put it on top of liquid layers, and then we did, well, I didn't do this one today. Oh, we did this one. Trying to walk it back. I don't know if these are dry, so we're going to move them out of the way. Then we got this one that I just so much love it. Oh my goodness. But I'm also coming back with this one. Remember I said I'm going to do some Posca pen work? Mariah says, okay, taking y'all to the kitchen, cutting up cabbage. Wookie dokie then. Recommend reading the info they send with the products. Really informative. Yeah, so that's what it is. That melanin pigment. It's got. I do got a whole little thing that came with it. That's what it is. Thank you for putting that in there, Mo, because that remind. It is to make watercolor. It was watercolor pigment, because y'all know I'm really a watercolorist. So we did that one, and I'm going to take a Posca pen and possibly be very intuitive with this, and I'm just gonna let it do what it do in my hand. I'll probably use my left hand and then come back and use my right hand and just do some marks on it. And then once I'm done with it, then I'm gonna cut it up. I'm gonna do swish, swish. So I have 3 sections this way and then 3 sections that way. So my goal is for it to come back down and really be kinda ATC-ish size, kinda. Jennifer, hello, Jennifer McKinnon. I was gonna say your other name because you know I know your other name too. It's like when you get to a personal level and start getting mail and emails from people, you learn some things. Isn't that right, Val? Oh, good gracious. What else? Did we do something else over here? Oh, we like that one. Oh, and squared up. I'm going to do the same thing over here because we got squared up and circular streams in that one. These are some painty papers that I'm going to use. And Darcy had did a thing with hers with squared up, and she basically flopped off on itself. So I did that with this one. I thought that was just doggone lovely. Eddie inspired me with that Ratton, I think it's Ratton. Yeah, can't wait to get that puppy so we can have fun with that one. So I hope y'all are inspired to go and grab my stamps. Like my stamps. You get to go and grab my stamps. Look at that. Y'all hear that? Last year it was their stamps or their stencils. This year, let's go grab my stamps. Who is that? Oh my goodness. Y'all, I hate group text. Don't y'all? Y'all hate group text? I hate group text. I do. If I haven't told you, don't ever put me in a group text. If you get privy to get my phone number and we text, don't put me in a group text with more than 2. Me, you, and somebody else, 3 people outside of that, don't put me in there. Because I'm going to start cussing. I'm going to put some bad words in there and some things, and then you're going to be like, oh my God, don't you ever do that again. I'll make you regret putting me in a group text. And to keep these people to stop texting me, I'm going to be like, listen, if y'all don't stop texting me, because if I block them, then I'm going to be blocking them. Because, you know, Apple got a thing where you can just block and remove. But I ain't trying to block them. I just don't want to, like, don't respond Happy New Year's into a group text. Better yet, don't send a group text with Happy New Year. It's called etiquette for my phone. Not nobody else's phone. This is my phone. All right, this one, I like that one. So these are painted papers. And if you don't know what painted papers is, go visit Darcy so she can tell you what painted papers is. And then you have painted papers. And then when you get ready to create, you get to create on painted papers. That's what we're going to do. We go, oh, and then that one. That's dry. And remember we did that one. I really love this one. I don't know if it's dry now. I'm not going to take a chance. I don't know about ink. And then this one was a painty paper. Hey, Kathleen. Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome, welcome into the studio. We're just over here slapping paint on paper, literally. And then I did that one. This was a painting. This was a brayer off. Actually, it was a flop off, then a brayer off, and then I just stamped stencil, put my stamp across it with the flowers because I feel like my stamps, my stamp flowers are going to be everywhere, 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 everywhere. And we have put liquid layers, flopped it off on top of that one. I think that's it. I think that's all. Oh, we did this one. We did a lot. We did that one, which it's still talking to me. And the other thing I realized, I like the way this flower really just sits this way. And when I'm looking at the piece that inspired these, and I'm just like, oh, I really like the way that kind of fanned and came in. I like that. Good job. Good job. And then this one up under here, that was pretty. And then we pulled this one. This was my test of colors. Have fun on your gel plate with colors. Break the rules. Just because the art world follow the color wheel, break the rules. You might like it. Like it might make the best grungiest piece of paper you've ever looked at. Is that not beautiful? Look at this. And this one was the hexagon. I was flopping that puppy around everywhere. And then I start putting colors on and pulling them off, then putting some more colors on and pulling them off and putting some more colors on until I got this nice. I would do that again. I like that. But I had to break the rules to get this. I had to break the rules. You cannot get this beautifulness by following the rules. I'm just saying it. But how many people know that there are really no rules? You get to do whatever you want to do. That's the fun part of being an artist and being creative. You get to do what you want to do, right? I come over here and I tell you, this is what I do and this is what I do. And then you might get inspired to do something totally different, right? Like I saw Froyle she was doing something on that, I think it was the 16 by 20, but she was doing it and letting it dry and doing it and letting it dry and then coming back and letting it dry. And I was just like, I ain't got time for all that drying. Like, I just want to have fun. Let's just slap this on here and just slap it on there. And now we call it what? The McCoy mashup. I still, it's like McCoy mashup with stencil smash. Because that's where it came. It was me watching her do that. And I'm just like, I ain't got time for all that drying. Like, I just want it to be done. Just let's slap it on there and see what we get. And that's what I did. Slap this stencil on. Had something else over there, then put that over there. All this came in one whack. The only thing that I waited for was the paint that was on there to dry a little bit so that I can put that yellow, that this color on. So for the people that's just like wanna just like, oh my God, that sounds fun. Let's just do it. Do it. I give you permission to do it. And for those that just want to continue to do it the way you do it, there's nothing wrong with it. At the end of the day, this is what I want. This is what I want. If you know what I want, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat if you know what I want. Because all of this has nothing to do with it. But if you walk away and you don't, put in the chat what it is. And let's see, let's see if we can put some paint on that one and then we'll leave it. I think it's ready. Oh yeah, it's nice and dry. Now, Eddie, you had put a red heart in there when I pulled this out. Did you want red? Because this is black, and black and red will be pretty. There you go. That's all I want. If you don't have that, then I want you to continue doing it. Continue experimenting, continue trying to find it. When you get that joy, then you just like, oh, that's it. That's it. I got it. Hey, Alchemy. Oh my goodness, how are you? I've been on your channel. I've been kind of stalking you in the balcony of your channel. It's just like sometimes when you be on, then I'll be getting ready to go on. But I've been watching you. But listen, listen. Let me show you what we got. These are my flowers, my stencils, my stamps, my stamps. I feel like I didn't say stencil so much. Crystal was like, where's your stencil? And I was just like, I keep saying stencil, it's a stamp. Maybe something need to happen. I'm just saying. I don't know. Mariah done already threatened me with, just got my mind like blown. I'm just over here just like, oh my goodness. I had to calm myself down. So Art Alchemy, which is another channel, guys, if y'all go check her out. She's a cool channel too with all the things. She got all the things. But these are my stamps that we launched the new year. So we're getting ready. This is what they look like stamped out. And Mo is going to put the link in the chat. So if you want to go and grab you the combo or grab you one or two or four. So I have somebody that wants me to have a class. And I was just like, oh, what? Like, the people going to have to order the stamps before we had a class. They need the stamps to have the class. I'm not teaching nobody else's. I'm going to teach mine. Like, y'all hear that? Mine. You hear that dog? That means Mr. McCoy's home. Okay, did Eddie say yes to the red? I see orange. I see green. Okay, Eddie didn't say anything about that red because I saw red first. Julie Parker got a red heart. Can y'all get those splashes? Mariah had splashes the other day. Like purple splashes. Okay. Eddie like, wait a minute, I'm doing something, girl. I'm going, I think orange, but I don't want orange because it's Halloween colors. I think we've used orange today, but we have not used red. I think red would be great. Or, because Julie Parker had a red. Oh, green. Oh, let's do green. Let's do green. Oh, you know what? And let's do Nick Pro green. And we're going to use spring green. Let's use spring green. There we go. This spring green and these Nick Pros. OMG. Red? Okay, there you come back. You come back with red. Oh Lord, I feel like, oh my God, I want to do that green now. But red, we needed to do red. Let's see what color red is this one. I don't really like vermilion, but I got it. But I got another red, cadmium red hue. Yeah, see, Mariah got the paint, the paints. Y'all, can y'all put them paints in there? Do they come in different colors? Oh no, let's use metallic dark red. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She said she's gonna get them for her birthday. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, Mr. McCoy got to take the dogs out to go potty, and then we'll go eat. That was a lot of paint, Karen. I know. Just don't worry about it. Just brayer it off somewhere. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, stay still. Take some of that paint off. Just some of it. Not all of it. There we go. All right, let's get us some paper. Intentional paper. I don't have any painting papers that I want to put this on. I wish I did have a nice background that I could have shellacked it on. That would have been pretty. Only in purple. Okay, listen, I'm not mad at it. Yeah, vermilion is more, yes, it is. That's why I mix it with something else when I put it on the plate to make it a little bit more. I think it was black. I think I put it on the plate with black. Ooh, that's very much so beautiful. Now that was dark red. Actually, I take that back. That was metallic red dark. So we still got the metallic in there because I wanted to do Nick Pro because of the shimmer, the iridescent. But this one is metallic red dark. That was very much so beautiful. Look at that. Ooh, so we're going to let that one. Oh, that light just drives me crazy. We're going to let this one stay on here so it could dry and pull up all the black. I like that. Look at, and there's always one that comes out very, very, very bold. And that one's usually TaNika. Or it's usually Joshua. So for people just like who, their name, this one is TaNika and this one is Joshua. So it's Joshua's peace and TaNika's joy. Yes, you have to name these things. Just like when Mariah kept coming back, she's like, so, and we got to name them. Like, what? We got to name them. It's like, oh my goodness, yeah, I know that, but, I just kind of, it looks like the color of your new hoodie, Karen. Oh, this one? Oh, it does. Listen, it's on the back of my chair, too. That's where I put it. I was supposed to put it so I could share it with y'all. Because y'all know what we doing. We got our own, we got our clothes. Look, that's why. See, I'm gonna get emotional again. Going into 2026. That's why we're going in intentional, and we're going in full of momentum, full speed ahead. It's like when you get on a plane or you get on a train, and it's just like full speed ahead or whatever. Or I think that's on a boat. It's full speed ahead. But there we go. We got slapping paint on paper. You're absolutely right. It is. Look at that. Hence, slapping paint on paper. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who said that? The purple splatter doesn't show up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I gotta go back. Who said that? I can't remember who said that. Carla. That's what I thought. Carla said that. Yes. The purple splatter doesn't show up for me on my phone, but I know. And Mariah has an iPhone, so I don't know if is it an iPhone thing. I don't know. You don't know. All right. Let's see what we got. That no. I got another one. You can tell I sat back down. So these was my painty papers that I was making with stencils, so that I was gonna stamp off on them. Now look how I did that brayer off. So that's the color, that aura, that metallic red dark. You see the shimmer in it. So that turned out good on there. That's a pretty color. That's a new color. And so I'll stamp off on this one. And Julia, hello, happy New Year, Julia. How are you doing? How is your New Year going thus far? All right, I think we're ready to pull this one. We can pull this one before I get off. Trying to decide, do I want to go to the buffet, but I don't want to drive. It's seafood night at the buffet, but then, yeah, 6:45. Yeah, they open now. But I don't want to drive over there. If I could be the princess passenger, I will do all these things. But Mr. McCoy don't be wanting to drive. He be falling asleep, and I won't be here for it. All right, so look at, we stamped the flower, we stamp, 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 and then I took the brush and kind of did it. So this one has a little bit more. I will probably do something over here, because remember, this one was real pretty, and then I brayered some of this color up there, so it kind of took it out. Hello, Helen. Welcome to the studio. You're new. I haven't seen your name in the chat before, but that doesn't mean you're new to the channel. It could be that you've been in the balcony. But welcome to Create Joy Studio, where we slap paint on paper to heal one brushstroke at a time so we can, renew our joy. But I like this one. But here's the other thing. Remember what I said, guys? When I flip it over and I pull it off, if it doesn't just make my heart happy, like this side makes my heart happy. This side does. This kind of does. But do we have to leave it this way? No, we do not. You do not. Like, you can still put it down, put that plate back there. Oh, and I named my plate Grace. That big one, her name is Grace. So we put Grace down, and then I'm not gonna pull no new paint out, because then I'll be having a whole nother thing that I gotta shellac off. Get off here so we can go eat. It's by the time I finish with y'all, he should be ready to eat. But you can take this and you can stamp some more flowers or some more stuff. And what I was saying with Carrie has some little doodads. I call them little doodads. And you can take anything really, but I would stamp those little doodads around the edges of here, and then take my flowers and put them in here. You can do whatever you want to do. Carla says, I do almost all the driving or I get car sick. Mr. McCoy won't fall asleep. He's had coffee. Yes, he will. It don't matter. He says if it's the music, it don't matter. If I'm going, he gonna all of a sudden fall asleep. Now when he by himself, I don't know what he do. But I'm good. So, but this right here, I'm gonna leave it out. I'm gonna leave it out. We're gonna keep. I'm gonna keep working with it. So after we come back from dinner, I'll come back in the studio and do something else. I'll probably stamp across the flower itself, maybe some embossing. I don't know. We'll let it talk to me. We'll let it talk to me. But I like the colors. So we're talking about colors. I like colors. I like the colors. So we like the green. We like the orange. We like the blue. And this one was the robin's egg. That's what it was. And then I put some stanky pink. This old loosey goosey. It just wasn't working. And I tried to put a ball in there, but it didn't even do no good. So I'll be glad when that's gone. So, but it's good. It's good. No stress. So if it doesn't work out like you want it to, then it's all good. No worries. Yes. Yes. Can't help because you couldn't understand what I said. I said yes. Or you can wait till we come back because at this point, I'm hungry. Whichever one. Y'all heard him try to get slick. I don't know why he be trying me. Okay, listen, let me show you something. He just said he just did something, and that just made me want to do something. Because we like slapping paint on paper, right? Close your eyes if it's gonna bother you. Because it ain't gonna bother me. It ain't gonna bother. It's paint. It's paint. Hold on. I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet. Oh, and I got some other paints too. I'm gonna tell y'all about those either. Just like, what in the heck is she finna do? She getting ready to braid, just roll it out on here. It's slapping paint on paper. Don't worry about it. For joy's sake. Oh, look at it coming through. Yes. Spray it out. Then you're gonna let it dry. Then I'm gonna come on top. There we go. Y'all got to see real time. Don't let people piss you off or tick you off or smart you off or whatever. But when he just said that, I was just like, oh, and this color was right there, and I was just like, oh, let's put that down. Look at that. But look at the flowers. Look at them coming through. I don't care. Just paint. Slapping paint on paper is how I got my joy back. Now this continues to want me to just do something. It just continue talking to me. Hold on. Since he finna feed the dogs and things, and I mean I can't go eat right now. I mean I literally ain't got to go nowhere to eat. I can stay home. Doo doo doo. Mariah says, "Oh Lord, let me go back." Oh, did that shock y'all? Did y'all? Oh Lord, I didn't mean to shock you though. But when I if you this is probably why I don't do mixed media on my channel, because if you saw some of the stuff that I covered up, you would just be like, "What in the?" But it's a journey, it's a process, and I trust the process. The joy, I trust the process. So we got a flower right there. I'll bring it back. It's right there. Then we got leaves right there. See, everything is still there. And the more it dries, it's going to come back up. Usually I do it with gouache. It ain't gone. It's still there. All right, we had that one up there, but we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to kind of just go back in. I see the leaves right there. Just plot that right there. It's a little sticky. Now somewhere up there, right there. There we go. Too easy. Easy peasy. Remember what I said. If you don't like the piece or if it doesn't speak to you, then don't worry about it. Just slap some paint on the paper and make it make you happy. Right? Make it make you happy. All right, let's see. Julie, I tell the hubs I don't know how to get to town or park the car without him there to instruct me. Oh God. Oh, I think y'all were talking about the driving. I do, yeah. I'm the one that drives. He doesn't drive. We go out of town. Like he can do all the things when I'm not in the car. When I'm not in the car, he can drive out of town, no problem. Get there, don't get lost. But when I'm in the car and he's driving, he get lost. Be like, how in the hell you added 2 hours to a trip that I took 2 hours off of? I don't understand. Well, so anytime we go somewhere, I'm driving. And if we're going somewhere over 12 hours, then you're going to have to drive a couple times. Or maybe one or two times. I have to really be asleep to go to sleep in the car. I really have to be asleep. Other than that, we're not going to do that. All right, we're going over this with this. That's going to be very much so beautiful. We're just going to go on and hone it on back in now. All right, we got that one. See? Oh, that orange. Now, that was cadmium orange and black. That one, look. Let me put a piece of paper on that one. That's a good one. That's a keeper. That's a good, as P say, that's a good one right there. That's a good one. Yeah, that is good. That's good. Let's put that back there, let that dry. All right, I done started. I'm going to go on in. We going to go there. I just sat back down. But I'm not going too far from the house, so that's the good thing. Put some of you right there. Let's make y'all purple. We got something over here. Put a little in there. Then when I come back, I'll come back in and be a little bit more defined with it. Put a little color in there on top of that, even though it was pretty the way it was. Oh, that's another thing. When I come back, I'll put some, what's that stuff? I can let this dry, so by the time I come back, it'll be ready for, to be embossed. I can stamp it again. And then I got some inks. We got all the things. That turned out good. Oh, that's kind of not the color. Don't want that color. Oh, yeah, there we go. kind of. Let's go back in with black. Don't use it. It kind of dry up on you. Y'all use your stuff, okay? That one might still be wet. It might be done. I had these a long time too. Don't use them. They go too. Just when you get messy, get all the paint on your hand, because paint is everywhere right now. Oh, that's pretty. Like that. This is what happens when you go in and you don't have any expectations when you're creating. This is how the joy. Y'all get to see, you literally got to see how that joy, what I do when I don't like, not so much that I didn't like what it was, but it started talking to me and that color just popped in my hand. I like that. Now I got a new stamp. I don't know where it is right now. It's probably over there in the box where I keep my stamps at. But you can come around here. I can come around here and I actually can let this dry because when you do want to do some writing on it or whatever. But see how the stuff that's up under there, it's still coming in because it's drying. So it's kind of like they're marrying together. And you know the science of it all is not, I don't know the science of it all. But if you want to know the science of it all, I'm quite sure there's some science to it. But I know personally from taking gesso, when you mess up something and you want a clean slate a little bit and you just want to start over and then let the gesso marry with whatever you put on top and then whatever is underneath is still there, but you kind of get that shadowing in it. That's what's going on right here. The flower is still there, that flower's still there, that flower's still there, like they didn't go anywhere. And because this one had orange on it, it's really coming out. This one, not so much because the colors kind of got a little muted. So it was kind of like transparent over here. But this here, we pull with that opaque color. So that transparency, that opaque is popping through that transparency. Now, this kind of like what I do with my watercolors. So to make this more to come together, I'll probably come back and do some more stamping off the flowers over here to cluster them up and then that kind of way. And then kind of go around the sides and maybe put some more stuff down there. I don't know. I'm going to let it talk to me. And that's what it does. Like right here. Yeah, it's kind of like, put it right there and it's going to do something. But we don't worry about it. Just, you can put some gesso on it, put another color of paint on it, stamp on it. You can do whatever. You can put flop off, like you can literally take this right here and do something like that on it. Oh, y'all see, did y'all notice I cut my stencil? Mariah, you make sure you let P know I cut my stencil. I cut the edges off my stencil. I did. I cut another one too, but I don't know where it's at right now. So, and the other thing I would possibly take with this right here is take some you get that paper from the dollar store. I get these, what do they call them, shelf paper or whatever, and take strips of them, and like cover up the flowers. So cover these flowers up, maybe cover them up with some washi tape or whatever. But I usually get this right here, and cover them up, right, and then change the whole color scheme of right here of like if I didn't like this blue, but I'm loving this blue, so I'm not going to do that. But that's something else you can do is cover it up and then change it if you don't like it. But there's so much you can continue. Hence, slapping paint on paper. Just slap it down. Just do it so that you can get your joy. Like this green right here is yelling, put me down, put me in, coach. But it's just like no, because I would have to keep going. And at this point, I want to see how it's going to look when it dries. Cause see the leaf and the flower there and the flower there. It's coming up, so it's only going to be in the light parts because I've already put the dark, opaque colors. I'm gonna try this conversation with this opaque and this transparent and this all this stuff. I do it every now and then, but for the most part, just slap the paint on the paper for the joy's sake. For the joy of it, for the joy of it. Then get you some Posca pens. We're gonna come back and we're gonna let these dry a little bit more, and they'll come back in and be a little bit. Who knows? We don't know. Don't know. Don't know. But I like it. Look at that. Can you see the flowers coming out? You see them coming back? And sorry if I gave y'all a heart attack by shellacking that paint all over it, but I had to slap it down. Had to. And look how it did that flower. Just works out. Mariah, we have very similar menfolk in our lives. I feel like I'm missing something with this menfolk stuff. Mariah just caught that. When I accuse the hubs if being bossy, he says he's just making suggestions. I don't have that problem. Now I do not have that problem. Mr. McCoy he don't have a lot of lip. He just have a lot of forehead. A lot. He don't say nothing, but that forehead be talking. I'd be like, you might as well go on and say it. Your forehead is just like saying shut up. Like he's like, I'll never tell you to shut up. I'm like, no, but your forehead did. Oh God. Y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. Tomorrow is Saturday. I do plan on coming on tomorrow. I'm just not sure what time. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It might be in the afternoon or I'm not sure. So just be prepared. If you subscribe to the channel, make sure you have that bell notification all on. So that way when I do go live, you'll get notified, hopefully. And you can come hang out because we're going to be continuing to, they're in the bath right now, but we're going to be continuing to create with Joshua and TaNika, my stamps, where hope blooms. That's just right here. That's going to bring me so much joy. So much joy. So if you are here and you're not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe because I would love, 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 love to continue hanging out with you guys. And all the new folks that came, welcome. And I hope to see you back again. So it's Friday night. Y'all go grab y'all something to eat or something to do. And you know, if I feel like threatening y'all with a good time, y'all might see me back on here later on. Who knows? Bye, guys. See you later. Bye.